Hey folks, Dr. Joe Esposito here. Now we're going to talk about nutrition because we talked about the structure and how important it is to get the spine lined up, but chemistry is really important. So what you put in your body is very important for your healing process. So when it comes to food, your body does real well with four things, generally speaking. The best four foods that we can eat as humans are going to be fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. Anything that isn't a fruit, vegetable, nut, or seed is not going to give us the best bang for our buck. So a couple of things I want you to consider. If you're going to eat animal products, that would be meat, butter, cheese, yogurt, eggs, ice cream, I'm going to recommend organic only or don't eat them. Now, all the studies out there that I've read that are valid show that eating a plant-based diet is the best way to go. The more plants you eat, the better you're going to be. So again, if you're going to eat animal products, please do organic only or don't eat them. And the reason is, when I was a kid, we didn't have to worry about steroids, chemicals, hormones, antibiotics, pesticides, herbicides, genetically modified food, glyphosate, which is weed killer, sprayed onto food and fed to the animals. It's a whole different world today. When I was a kid, the word organic didn't exist. I mean, it existed, but there wasn't organic food. Everything was organic. And now we have to label the good stuff as organic, and the bad stuff doesn't have a label at all. So if you're going to eat animal products, organic only or don't eat them. I choose not to eat animal products. I haven't had an animal product in 36 years. So far, so good. It's working. I'm not malnourished. My brain still works. So it's very easy to eat more plants. Okay, we gave you the CDs or the links to the lectures, 7 Deadly Sins of Nutrition, and So What Can I Eat? If you haven't gotten those, make sure we get them to you. 7 Deadly Sins tell you what not to eat. So What Can I Eat tells you what to eat. This is not hard, folks. This is really easy. And other benefits is it's way less expensive than what you're eating right now. Healthy food is cheaper than bad food. And chances are you'll live longer, you have more energy, you lose weight, your love life improves, your brain clears up, you sleep better, you go to the bathroom better. There's really no downside to eating good foods except one. And the only downside to eating good foods is that the bad food tastes good. I remember, I was normal once. But I really want you to consider this. The second thing I want you to consider is eat more raw food. Something raw at every meal. That would be broccoli, cucumbers, tomatoes, avocado, salad, fruits, other vegetables. Raw food has something in it called enzymes. And enzymes do everything. They help with inflammation. They take the nutrients that you eat and kind of combine them and turn them into tissue and blood and flesh and toenails and earwax. And so enzymes are the key. When you're young, you produce a lot of enzymes. As you get older, your enzyme levels plummet. It's called aging. Now, the nice part is it's really easy to fight that part of Father Time simply by eating more raw fruits and vegetables. That's why when I make Dr. Joe's Super Greens and Dr. Joe's Essential Source, we use a lot of raw foods. And we keep the temperatures very low so the enzymes aren't broken down. So that's one source of enzymes, but you can eat more raw fruits and vegetables, and that would help too. Now, you might say, well, Dr. Joe, I don't like vegetables. Well, you like pears, apples, peaches, bananas, pineapples, kiwis, star fruit. Pick out something that you like that's raw and eat it. And what I've done with some of my pick your eaters is I'll say, all right, put a list on the refrigerator of everything that you eat. Well, there's not a lot. Okay, put it there anyway. And usually there's a carrot or there's broccoli or there's green beans or there's something in there. I say, good, eat that. And what happens is, as time goes on, your palate changes. And you start to eat better foods. You start to like better foods, and the bad foods don't taste as good. So this does work, I promise you. So listen to the tapes or the links I gave you, 7 Deadly Sins of Nutrition, So What Can I Eat? Eat more raw fruits and vegetables. Try to cut back on your animal products. And now we're going to go over the forms that you filled out. And the forms that you filled out are going to talk about specific deficiencies that it looks like you have, and then we're going to recommend some supplements for you. At any time you have questions, please ask me and my other doctors. Now here's my goal. I want you to do everything we say for 60 days. That's it, 60 days. If I'm right, awesome. If I'm wrong, so what? I'm wrong. I blew it, but I'm not wrong. Do what I say, give it a shot. With chiropractic care, nutrition, supplements, whatever we recommend, let's do it and see what happens. And at the end of 60 days, we're going to reevaluate and then determine, we're on the right path? Do we need to cut back the visits? Do we need to change anything? Do we stop it altogether? We'll find that out after 60 days, okay? So give me those 60 days and let's see what we can do. Because our goal is to naturally get you well and keep you well.